was fun. Slide accordingly, man. You know what I'm saying? Support the platform and all that. Hit that like. I would appreciate it. So right quick, right? I was listening to some folks who had this conversation on if a man or a woman could lose their value. And I wanted to just ask that question, right? And please keep it 100, be honest, because we brutally honest over here, if that's what you want to call it. But we're going to keep it 100. All authentic answers, please, if you choose to do so. Huh? Can a man lose his value? And can a woman lose her value? Comments, thoughts, opinions. Moving on, though. Younger, older. Real quick story, right quick. Like, yo. Like, I remember when I was a teenager, you know, I found myself in situations where it would always be the older women who would hit on me even more than the women who was around my damn age. You know, early 20s too. I remember this time I had a crush on this chick that used to live next door. And, you know, her moms would be hitting on me at times. She would be coming on stronger than the chick I actually had that crush on, than her daughter, the one that I had my eye on, fam. And should it be a shame to say this, but I probably could have gotten with the mama quicker than I could have gotten with the daughter. Should I be, you know, I'm just keeping it real. We grown. I'm talking about coming on strong too, nigga. And there was times when she was on it, but I was thoughtful, you know what I'm saying? It's not that I knew how much the daughter actually felt towards me, but I still was like, that would be messed up if I'm sitting here flirting with her and then end up trying to do something with our moms, bro. You know, that's how I was looking at it, so I ain't never go that route. Then there's times where my mom's friends, like being a young adult, you know, some of them would call themselves, and you know how if you were a man, right, and you've been around your mother's friends, I'm sure you remember those times where mom's friends would be like, oh, he's so handsome. Girl, he's so handsome. Look at him, a little fine self. Remember, you know, stuff like that. And you would just be laughing that shit off, not paying it no type of mind. But when it come down to it, some of their ass was kind of serious. I bust out laughing every time. It was like on some, you don't go sit your ass down. I've come to accept that I actually prefer women to have a few years older than me. That's not something that holds me back. The way I be looking at it, like look at society. You know, look at the influences, the ones that be around your age or younger than you. You know how a lot of dudes say love to have them younger chicks. Look at what they're influenced by. Look at what they be out here doing. Clapping it up, busting it open for everybody. Listening to music that you could care less about. Like, you listen to that bullshit. But of course, I was always told I was like ahead of my time. Growing up, no matter how young I was always a little bit more wiser. Out of everybody, out of the pack, my maturity always stuck out. You know, and it probably had a lot to do with why older women would flirting and all that other stuff. Like, I just prefer a woman that done been through some things in life. You understand me? That done experienced some things in life. Good, bad, indifferent. That's the turn on right there. Because somebody younger than, what they gonna say to me? It could be the older women that look at dudes like me. It could be like, what can this nigga? You know what I'm saying? It could be that way. It just seems like there's more of a piece there. It's different. From the conversation to anything else. I can only speak for myself. Compared to the ones that are younger, they know what it's about. They get it. They ain't got time for the bullshit. Peace of mind. The games and the insecurities and all that shit. And I'm not saying no woman or man is exempt from insecurities no matter what the age is, but I'm just saying I feel like compared to a woman who is younger than your actual age, a woman who got a couple years on you, she might be way more comfortable with who she is as a woman. Because she done been through it. She done been around long enough to figure it out. For the most part, maturity, growth, I can appreciate the personality. I can appreciate the mindset. Nothing like somebody who done been there and done that. A fully grown queen. Ain't nobody got time for that other shit. Y'all can have that. From the physical to the mind, kind of hard to explain. Those who get it, get it. It's just there ain't nothing like a fully grown, intelligent, beautiful, inside and outside, if need be. Inside and outside. Those qualities in a queen at a mature stage. But also there are situations where it don't work out on the outside who will say things like, girl, he too young for you. You definitely got folks who they look at it like it's crazy, you know. They be thinking, oh, she want a father figure, she want a daddy, you know. And they be thinking the same thing about niggas who, you know, who saying what I'm saying. Like, oh no, he want a mama figure and shit. Nah. Mama can't do the things she doing. And we gonna keep it there before it get out of control. I'm talking about, you just know what it is and what it ain't when you're dealing with somebody who is at that stage in life, who understands what it is and what it ain't. If that makes sense to y'all. But leave comments, man, you know. To the brothers, do you prefer an older woman, younger woman, just right there at your age? And to the women, do you prefer an older man or a younger man, or somebody who's just right there at your age? Because I know for damn sure I ain't the only one. It is what it is, though. Realest one. Comments, thoughts, opinions. I'm gone.
Slide accordingly.